This video is sponsored by Sega Mac. Get top dollar for all your used Apple products. Use the promo code on the screen, iPhone Captain, to receive an additional $15 on your next visit. Hey YouTube, it's me, the iPhone Captain. I've got a longer video for you today, the top 30 Cydia Tweaks of 2012, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one I want to show you is called Banner Disable. What it does is it disables your banner notifications coming in. It puts a little toggle right here under your settings. You can turn it on and off, and when it's on, you see it's got the little moon up there in the status bar. So let me send an example to it. Test, and you'll see down here at the bottom I got a 3 on my messages. It's going to go to 4, and there won't be any notifications come up on the screen at all that you'll see. When the little 4 pops up there, we got the notification. That lets you know that it is working, everything. If you're in a meeting, you don't want to be disturbed, you can turn that on. Okay, now let's turn it back off so we can get our banners to come in. And I want to show you another one called Mini Banners. And what it does is it reduces the size of your banners overall. It makes them real small. Look how small and nice and neat that looks. And also, if we were using the full-size banners instead of mini banners, you saw how the screen dropped down. That's called Cover Me Not. It lets your banner notifications be full across the screen instead of covering up any part of the screen at all. The screen will drop down and let the banner come in. That's called Cover Me Not. And the little small banner was called Mini Banners. And these have all been free up to this point. Alright, the first page what I'm going to talk to you about is called Music Controls Pro. This is a little bit expensive one. It's $5.99. You can set it to appear in your notification center. And down here at the bottom you see I've got some music controls. If I want to tap that, now I've got volume, brightness, and if I turn the music on, okay, let's find some music first of all. And I'm not going to play just a note or two of it so you can see what it does. Okay, I'm going to turn the volume all the way down. You know it's playing. Okay, you can see the play symbol up in the status bar too. If you're wondering what this is on the screen here in front of you, it's called IntelliScreen X. It lets you put your Facebook, Twitter, email, everything in one thing. It's $9.99. Alright, you see right here, this has got Nickelback on it. It's got a little clip of the album art. This is Music Controls Pro. It's $5.99. If I tap that twice, it pauses it. Tap it twice again, it plays. If I swipe to the right, swipe this to the right, it goes forward and back. It's a little hard to do on the screen here the way I'm having to hold the camera and everything, but you can go forward and backwards in your albums and skip to different musics. But here's your volume and your brightness controls, whichever one you want. Okay. Alright, there's play. There's play. There's pause. Alright, we don't want to play it. Alright, that was music controls. Okay, another awesome tweak is called Nitrous. It speeds up your browsers. If you're inside of, say, Twitter, Tweetbot, Facebook, something like that, and you get a link, Nitrous will allow you to, it speeds up your browser speed. And you can set it to turn on in any application you want. If you don't want it to run inside of, say, Chrome, you can turn it off right there. But inside Chrome, let's go inside Chrome. Alright. If we were to come upon a link right here, say a link inside iPhone Captain. Let's see if I can come upon a link here somewhere. Alright, inside here's some links. You see I've tapped dead space right there, okay? This speeds that browser up, and it increases the speed. It opens the windows for the App Store and everything. You can turn all that on. So check it out. It's 99 cents. Okay, another awesome tweak. This is a free one. It's called Icon Rotator. It's by Ryan Patriot. You know he's the king of jailbreak. It's free. Check it out. I'll put his repo in the description. Another awesome tweak is called Barrel 2. And you can see when I flip through here, my icons look different. You can add different animations to your, as you're scrolling. That was page fade. I like curl, and there's 8 or 10 different ones. I like this one too. They curl like in a circle as you flip through them. Okay, let's go back, and I had it to page fade. Alright, another awesome one is called We Roll. There is a We Roll Lite, and what this does is when you pull your notification center down, it adds a different animation, and I've got it set to random. So when I pull it down, you see that time it sort of closed together. Alright, let's see what it does this time. That time it sort of squeezed together. Alright, this time it sort of squeezed together. It sort of come in from the left that time. It does something different every time. If you want to try that out, there's a light version. You don't get as many animations, but you can try it free. This is the 99-cent model you're looking at here. Also, another awesome tweak is called Colored Knob. Everybody loves Colored Knob. What it does, it changes the color of your slider right here. Say we want to go in here to Colored Knob, and we're going to change the color to, let's say we're going to change it to something blue. Alright, something blue right here. And you don't have to respring. Now when we open, it's blue. There you go. It's called Colored Knob. It's free. Icon rotator, I done showed you that. 3G unrestrictor, if you want to use your FaceTime over a regular cell phone wire, you can turn on 3G unrestrictor, and you can also watch YouTube videos in HD. You can do several different things. And looks like I don't have it on this one. It must be on 3G unrestrictor. It's on my iPad. I'll show it to you on my iPad here in a minute. Alright, another awesome one is called Package Backup. This allows you to back up all of your Cydia tweaks. Like, you save all your Apple apps from the App Store in iTunes. This is sort of the iTunes for Cydia, and hits $9.99 I think, but it's well worth every cent. What it does is it scans all of your packages, and if you want it to, like right now it's scanning mine, and when it gets done it'll upload that to Dropbox because I've automatically got it set to do that. And if something happens and I have to restore my device, I don't have to re-download all these 50 different tweaks that I'm showing you guys right now. I can just simply go into Dropbox, click on it, and click Restore down here at the bottom, and boom, it puts everything. It's all 98 packages you see right here that's in there right now. It puts them all back on my device in one motion. I don't have to do nothing else. Another awesome one tweak if you're going to use is called iFile. And iFile lets you SSH into your device. This is a $4 tweak. And what it does is, instead of having to hook to your computer to delete a application or change the icon on something, you can do anything on this. If you are a qualified developer and understand all the coding and all that stuff, you can build apps with iFile. It's awesome. There's nothing you can't do with it. Another awesome free tweak is called Double At. Double AT. What it does is, instead of having to type your email every time, I've got mine set for, like, instead of typing dmitchstevens@gmail, all I have to do is to go into Notes, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, all I got to do to type my email is type DMS, and you'll see it appear on the screen. Alright, and then you see all I got to do to put that up there is hit the space. Pretty cool, guys. It's well worth having on your device. Awesome tweak that's been around since the century started. Activator. You can do things with it. You can set stuff to open through gestures. Anything you can imagine you can do with Activator. It's awesome. If you want to open Safari by swiping the status bar to the right or left, you can do that. See, that was an Activator. I've got my SD settings to open through Activator by swiping the status bar to the right or left. If I swipe to the left, it opens just the same. If I swipe to the right, it opens just the same. Okay? That's SB Settings and Activator. Both of them are awesome, awesome, awesome. Another awesome tweak is called Password Pilot. Instead of having to type your password every single time you go into the iTunes store, you just simply download Password Pilot, type in your password, and when you go into the App Store to download something, okay, let's go into something free. You'll see I don't have to type in my iTunes. Alright, watch this. I'm not going to download it, I'm just going to show you. Now it'll pop that up. Instead of having to type it in, I just hit OK. And the next thing it'll do is start installing that application for me. Another one is called Zeppelin. You see up here in the top left corner of my iPhone, I've got iPhone Captain up there. Zeppelin allows me to put that up there. And Zeppelin is free. And iPhone Captain logos are free if you want to put those up there. I also have an awesome red, white, and blue iPhone. If you want to look at it, right there it is. You can see it a little bit better right there inside of the notes. But it's awesome. It's free. They're called iPhone Captain logos. iPhone Captain Zeppelin logos, I'm sorry. And that's Zeppelin, Zeppelin. I'll have all these listed in the descriptions if you don't understand anything I'm saying. Alright? Alright guys, I've traded out now and got my iPad, and we're going to look at Dashboard X. Dashboard X is an awesome tweak for the iPad. You could use it on the iPhone, but it's just a little bit large. The widgets you have to install and things just work much better on the iPad. You can see here I've got a tweak also installed called NC Settings, and that's what that little clear widget you see sliding there is. And it has Wi-Fi, volume, brightness. You can lock your orientation, turn your volume up and down, turn your Wi-Fi on and off. It's got all those toggles that you need right at your fingertips. And it just makes it real convenient to have those when you need them right there on your screen. And I've got them on my, what I call my home screen. That's my first screen on my springboard. And another widget that I have installed is a RSS feed. These are the RSS feeds from my websites, freecydiatweaks.com and iPhoneCaptain.com. If you want to add those to yours, that would be nice. And it has a icon that looks like the little black Dashboard X symbol you saw on the springboard. And inside here you see we got a few things we can change, and that's where you add your widgets and that sort of stuff. Also, there's an awesome tweak called Notepad. Notepad sells for $1, and it will actually speak your notifications as they come in. If you want it to read what's inside the notification or the text, it will do that. You can change the transparency, how dark it is, how light it is. And also there's one called Simple Banners. And in Simple Banners, if you have your phone laid out on the table, I know a lot of times people will just sort of, when you get a text, they automatically look at your screen. Well, this will block out any name, title, the actual text message. You can have it remove all that so those things can't be read from the notifications. And I think it's just an awesome tweak. And Simple Banners is actually free, so I would definitely check it out. And you can set it up to however you want to fit your individual needs. Okay? So that's some pretty awesome tweaks, guys. Also, Zephyr is a multitask tweak, and you can use your fingers to swipe up. You can set it to ever how many fingers you want to use, 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can swipe back to previous applications you were in just recently, like apps that's running in your background, like if we're in Dropbox and we want to go back to our previous application. We were just in the settings for Zephyr, and that's what it pulls up. It takes them just a second to load, but whatever comes up next in your background apps is what it will actually pull up. And that was where I was in Mountain Lion Center earlier looking at some settings for it. But here's one of my favorites called Spero, Spero, and it's 99 cents, and it's a multitask tweak as well. And the top row icons can be set to whatever you want them to be, but the second row of icons is things like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, location, airplane mode. You can turn those things on and off. The third row there is just some information about your device, and the bottom row was just simply your background apps. Alright, so that's pretty awesome applications or tweaks, guys, and they just any of these are working awesome for your device, so I would definitely check them out. Another awesome tweak before I go that I want to show you is one called Attach Any, and what it does is it puts a little paper clip on your device when you reply to an email or something. If you want to add a photo, it opens up a little box there. It looks something like you're inside iFile, and you just tap on whatever you want to mail, and you can see you can email as many pictures as you want. So don't forget, guys, to hit that subscribe button and like the video. Come over to iPhoneCaptain.com, freeCydiaTweaks.com. Hit that subscribe button before you leave. Favorite and like the video, and keep coming back.